Hi, we are the Challans.
Hi, I'm Kim.
And my name is Tom. We're here at our home in San Diego, California, and we want to share our adventure, our 22 years of being in this amazing industry that's been such a blessing for our family. But also, we've had some pretty crazy times, huh? Some pretty challenging times.
I call it a roller coaster.
You call it, yeah. Yeah, lots of downs and a few ups.
Yeah, well, we were so blessed to have found this industry when we were super young, in our 20s.
Yeah. Not only did we find this industry when you were 19, I was 22, we found each other.
We did.
And then
we got married.
We got married, even though she was kicking and screaming for a very long time. We got married, and then what happened? We popped out Morgan, and then we had 4 babies all within 4 years. Became a Christian in this industry.
Yes,
so it's been a crazy, amazing journey.
So transformational. Could you imagine where we'd be without it? I mean, you had a pretty amazing start in life.
Yeah. So I never thought in a million years I would ever do this industry. My nickname in high school literally was the dumb jock or stupid. I thought I would never do anything other than physical labor my whole life. I've got the second lowest GPA possible to barely graduate. My dad was literally a vice president of a biker gang. I grew up in Hell's Angels bars where I was taught to fight and do other things. Just crazy upbringing. I never thought in a million years I'd be in a business where it was about people and loving and communication and community and team building. So I was probably the last person that I ever thought would succeed in the team building network marketing industry. And when I first got started, it was one person I'll never forget door knocking when I was selling newspapers for the LA Times. And this woman said something to me that changed my life. She said, "You'd be great. You'd be great." And I'm like, I've never heard in my entire life I would be great at anything other than football, wrestling, track, or fighting. Nothing. And she said, "You'd be great." And I'm just like, I'd be great. And it was that moment when I took a look and got started in network marketing. And that's when I learned, though, that I needed to learn, and that's where the struggle started for me.
This industry is so great at exposing like all of your weaknesses and all of your flaws, but it's one of the most incredible ways to truly transform and get better. And so we got married, we got started, and then struggles.
And then it was hard. And then we didn't know what we didn't know, but we didn't have a fast start when we got started, and it took about a couple years, 2 or 3 years. Then we finally started making a full-time 6-figure income, and we had a great run for many years, and then it happened. We hit the wall. We were burnt out. We were emotionally burnt out, and because the company that we were in went out of business, we were starting to get financially have some challenges.
Yeah, it was actually just a few days before Christmas, and we
heard a huge crash out in the driveway.
And we were at that point where we were financially and emotionally just toast.
Yeah.
And so,
we heard a huge noise. We rushed out there with my 4 little girls to see what was going on, and the huge truck was there to repossess our second vehicle. But looking back now, it was the biggest blessing because my daughter Morgan, who's literally right there, said, "Daddy," and every time I say this, and I've said it hundreds of times, she said, "Daddy, where are they taking our cars?" And it was that moment I said, no more stress, no more depression, no more self-entitlement, no more ego. I'm gonna get back in this industry, and I'm going to do it different than every way that I've been taught. Get rid of the self-employed slave leadership system that I've been a part of, and I want to find a way to do it differently. And we got started right after the holidays, and we learned how to sponsor 1 to 3 people in our business every single day, incredible business builders, and plugged them into a simple training process. And with that, we sponsored in our team over 40,000 people.
It was incredible. It's truly amazing what can happen in your business when you get rid of all the distraction and all the stuff that's keeping you busy, and you just focus on results. And there is a right way to do this. Like there's a very wrong way and there is a right way. And when you get all the pieces and the formula, it really can be simple.
Yeah.
Not always easy, but simple.
You know, we all, and maybe you too, we get involved in this industry with fears and doubts and thinking that we're great or thinking that we're not great, or lots of different struggles, 10 years, 20 years of bad habits, that we get involved with big hopes and big dreams to find out that, man, you know, being in the people business or the team building industry is not easy. And it takes learning, it takes growing. But I will tell you, and I think we both will agree, that it's so worth it, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. Like we said in the beginning, I truly couldn't imagine, you know, being able to be here all the time and raise our girls and feel like you're on vacation every day and work when you want to work and take off when you want to take off. So the going through the struggles, it's so worth it.
It's so worth it. You know, we take for granted, we forget almost. We wake up every day, we're like, what do you want to do, you know, in the morning? You want to do our bone broth, you want to do our bulletproof coffee, you want to juice, you want to just, we get to hang out literally every morning for as long as we want together. We get to take our kids to school every day. We get to take them to every single sporting events, travel when we want to travel. We don't have to ask anybody. You know, I was talking to Morgan the other day, and we were driving somewhere. It was an hour and a half, and I said, do you realize that people drive an hour and a half in traffic every day? And she looked at me and she says, no one does that, Daddy. I'm like,
right.
There's millions of people that do that, honey. Millions. She didn't believe me. We were literally having a debate, and she was shocked. But again, it doesn't have to be that way, and there is a better way to have the freedom and push past the fear, push past the doubt, push past whatever you have to push past. This industry works. This industry is such a blessing.
Yep.
But you gotta learn to just go for it.
So worth it.